guys. Today we're going to start building, or kind of deconstructing first, and then building a big base for next part of the season, these summer holidays. Yeah, so this is just going to be a big time-lapse build with groovy music in the background, or something to keep it interesting, and it's going to be sped up a lot. And yeah, hopefully get some other guys helping out too, and then yeah, we'll set a pathway to see how we can do time-lapse builds in the future, and it's a good learning experience as well for us. So to get started, I'm gonna start mining out or hacking down these trees down here, and then once I've done that, I'm probably going to bring resources out and chuck them right beside the teleporter here, and then we should be good. So please, if you like time-lapse builds, stay and watch, but if you're bored of just watching people build stuff, hope you enjoy. See you soon. Hey guys, how you going? That was a big build. Charged to help out a fair amount, and we learnt a bit about recording with Camera Studio. It's a bit, how could I say, tedious, yeah, learning it, and actually positioning the camera properly for your time-lapse builds. But we eventually got there, and it turned out alright, decent. I would have liked a bigger area for the machine room, but you can only work with so much at this part of the game. So we may build off another area with a bigger building, hopefully sometime in the future in this area. Besides that, we're going to get started on placing the machines. So we'll head back to Mount Vera. And once we get there, we'll go and grab the stuff that we prepared earlier. I've basically gotten a lot of thermal expansion machines and the sag mill and the alloy smelter from Ender.io, and also some coke ovens from Railcraft, as well as magmatic dynamos with 4 different upgrades. And I'll explain those to you soon. I'm just going to grab these and put them in my inventory. Hang on. Actually, yeah, we'll just place them down first. So I'll just go and grab those. Oh, I'll probably go to sleep first as well. Yeah, it gets pretty intense after a while. Oh, mouse is going again. Oh no! Oh no, zombie! Why did you start setting me on fire? I'm probably gonna die now. Nope. Fire got put out because I ran around a lot. Oh, that's good. So I'll just go here. Go back to Jade Cliffs. Sometimes I've right-clicked on... No, not right-clicked. Sometimes I've clicked on Mount Vera and then Mount Vera again, and you just teleport to the other teleporter. It's pretty funny. So yeah. Basically, the idea behind this place is we get on this level, and we have an ME system probably placed here most likely, and then that ME system will have like a controller going from somewhere, and that's where we'll manage and set up all our resources. Now I did say before I was gonna build here for most of the season, but again I haven't really explored everywhere. I've probably explored only a certain, I don't know, probably 10 to 15% of the map possibly, maybe. There's still a lot in the middle that hasn't been seen, and you know, there's big places, like there's this big village over here, just over across from here, and then there's this massive meteor. You know, I could build another base there. I tend to switch up a lot. Like I'll build a base and then I'll move on, because either A, it's too condensed and crowded with machines, or B, it's just not interesting enough, or it's annoying. So, again, I said before I build here for the rest of the season, but you know, it's a long time. It's 3 months, so expect change. I don't know. For now, let's just get these machines in. So I'll just organize these things first. So we've got our basic pulverizer and redstone furnace. Yeah. I'll also have to go back and make some cabling as well. Fluid transposer, induction smelter, glacial precipitator. Yeah, I think we'll just do it this way. At head height. So I'll smash out this. I'll toss all our machines down. Now I'm doing this very rigidly. I'm not aiming to make it look too neat. I'm just aiming to make it look accessible. Or not look accessible. I'm aiming to make it accessible, not impossible to get to or highly automated yet. If you've known me from any other place before, I'm one of those guys that will go and grab a lot of machines, start automating them and then get resources that way. I love automating stuff, even for magic mods, and hopefully we can get a lot of that done today. So we've got the redstone furnace pulverizer, and then usually I toss down the, where is it, induction smelter, and then the sawmill. So sawmill there, and then we get the magma crucible and the fluid transposer. I may move these. May move these over a bit. And then the, where is it? Magma crucible, it's right here. And then aqueous accumulator. We're going to put that somewhere else. We're going to do some interesting stuff today. May break this into 2 episodes because I'm aiming to do only like half-an-hour episodes. If you've noticed, the first 3 episodes are only half an hour each. Just, you know, keep it organized and in decent amounts of quality and time. Aqueous igneous extruder. So we need to get igneous extruder. Probably place that over here. Actually, aqueous accumulator. I'll just toss it over here with these 3 guys. And this one's in my cursor. Yeah, I might actually move the magma crucible fluid transposer over because they do need a bit of room for stuff to be functional properly. Yeah. Okay, so once we've got that, then the other side. Now this is probably the most automated part of the build for this room here. I'm going to get the alloy smelter and the sag mill, and I'm going to toss them down like this. It looks a little weird, but it works really well. Huh. Oh, it's just a ghost image. Yeah. Once we've done that, we'll chuck in back this stuff. We'll get the wiring done in a moment, but for now, next part will be to go and grab. I'll work out a place to put these guys, because these will provide the power that we need. Probably here. Yeah, actually, I might put it here because it's quite convenient for right now. I may move them later. These things that I'm holding onto are called magmatic dynamos. Essentially, they get energy from hot fluids. So we're going to use lava in this one. Next episode, I'll be going to the Nether and showing you a really good way to get lots of lava really quickly. But once we've done that, then we'll basically aim them here, and they should be pretty good. But for now, we'll just leave them here, and we will be back soon. We'll just go and chuck that there. I'll just leave them there so I can remember where they are. But essentially, you chuck lava in and it generates RF. Pretty straightforward, nice and simple. The other thing we're going to do with these is we're going to take out each magmatic dynamo or any dynamo or thermal expansion machine that you make. They come along with this basic augment called integrated redstone circuit. Basically means it has the ability to be turned on and off. Now for this setup, we're trying to go really efficient. So we don't need this, so we're going to take that out of each one, just like that. And then we're going to chuck in 2 types of augments. The first one is a fuel efficiency augment, and the second one is a power output. Now the power output one, you basically start off with the basic one. So let's go at thermal expansion. And then once you've done that, so once you've got the first one, you can do the second one. So there's levels. See how there's a level 1 under fuel efficiency there? you put that one on first, and then you can use the second one as well. If you put just this one in and then not the first one, then the augment won't work for the machine. So it's kind of like upgrades, but you have to chuck them in. So for each magmatic dynamo, 3 of these, so I've made three of every kind of augment for each magmatic dynamo. Sorry, I've made three of each augment for the 3 magmatic dynamos. Basically, all you have to do is toss them in, just like that. Now I'm just scrolling up to put them in. Yeah, so now this one produces 4 times as much energy, and it has 35% base fuel efficiency, so it can make 35% more energy to the bucket of lava that it's used per cycle, you could say. So yeah, so now we only need 3 of these magmatic dynamos instead of, I think it's 12, because 3 times 4 is 12. So saving a lot of space doing it this way, which is pretty good. But we'll leave these here for now. Yeah, hang on. Let's just put these in properly. Like that. Doesn't really matter how they're organized in the interface. What we're going to do, we're going to get some cabling, and they're just going to run power to all of these machines behind them, which is pretty good. These machines we're going to probably work on next episode, just to see how to set them up properly along with these machines. But before we go, all you have to do for the rest of these machines is hold down Shift, go to this little configuration tab for each of the machines, and then left click on the middle. That takes out all the inputs and outputs for the machine, so it doesn't interact with anything, and you can get it ready for setup in a later episode. So I'll just do this for each machine, Shift left click on the middle. It's a pretty neat way of just, packing up your machines, getting them ready to go, getting them ready to be automated or whatsoever. Yeah. Now these ones don't need to be done, and these ones haven't been configured yet, so they should be fine. Yeah, so that's about it. I could show you the wiring for the cabling for the energy transport to all the machines, but it's pretty dull, so I'll get back to you soon, if I can pronounce words properly anymore. Yeah. And I have a turtle in my head, and he looks pretty cute. But yeah, see you soon. Hey, back again. Forgot to add to the episode the rest of the stuff. Also needed to put in some elevators, so we'll just get to that right now. Elevators. Let's chat about that for a moment. So elevators are from openblocks. Yes, I got it right. Woohoo! You basically craft them like this, with a whole bunch of wool and one end pull. I find wool's a bit annoying to get early game, but if you can make it, it's good. And all you do is just place it in a pillar-like fashion, one elevator above the other, and then once you get up to all the certain points you want, you just leave it like that, and it's all good. I think that's what we need. Yeah, so we've got this level. This level could actually run out to other levels too, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so other than that, we're just going to mine out a little bit of an area here for some coke ovens. Shouldn't take too long. But basically what I'm planning on doing is, like the last base with that tree farm and the charcoal, you can actually get the charcoal and turn it into, what's it called? I know there's, coal coke. There's also a charcoal version. So, coal coke. That's the immersive engineering one, that one there, and then you got the coal coke from railcraft. We're going to go the railcraft way. Let's type in charcoal and see what we can come up with. Huh. Okay. Doesn't appear that it has any coke oven, so we'll just use coal for this one. Maybe tree farm's not a good idea for this setup, but I'm gonna chuck these under. I'm doing this so it's a backup system, so there's some form of energy in case everything goes down. It's always good to have one, because if you just rely on one thing all the time, you're gonna have some trouble sometimes. If you need to do stuff that's really important and your energy system shuts down at those important times, it sucks. So that's why we're doing this. Yeah. So I'll be back probably. There's that stuff there. I'll be back in a moment. I'm just going to finish this off and then we can wrap things up with the coke ovens. Alrighty. Okay, back again. We're just going to place down the coke ovens. At the other base, we do actually have a ton of coal, so this is going to be a great setup for a while. Not all the time, but I like railcraft a lot too. You may find out soon. It is pretty fun to use. So I've got a bunch of recipes. You can turn charcoal, or you can turn wood into charcoal, but I don't know if you can do... okay, all the different kind of wood to charcoal recipes. No. It's only coal that's gonna make a profit from this, but essentially coke ovens, you can get two things from them. You can get coal coke, and you can get creosote oil. And creosote oil is used for a lot of stuff in railcraft. And I think it's used in immersive engineering now as well, but you can also do special stuff with it, like feed it to a firebox and generate energy that way. And you can... It's used in the basic rail recipe as well. Actually it's used for all the rail recipes. And I think we've run out of blocks, so yeah. Good job. Good job, Quarter. You done goofed. Yeah. That's it for this episode. I hope to see you guys sometime soon. And enjoy the rest of it. See ya. Okay, we're back again. Finally got my stuff. Only took about 2 minutes, but you know, that's 2 minutes of the episode we don't never get back. It's like 10 seconds of my time, 10 seconds of your time, 10 seconds of everyone's time who's involved in observing or watching or doing something with the video's time that we never get back. So it's good that we wasted time talking about this. Anyway. Get the transfer pipe, the iron chest. So we need an input and an output chest. Now, I think we could place it here because this is the most lit up place. All we have to do is put two chests here like that. And then on the back we have, oh, that's the liquid retrieval node. That's the wrong one. Retrieval node, yeah, that one. We get the retrieval node for items, and we get the transfer node for items. And then all we have to do is link these guys up to the rest of these coke ovens. So, hang on, I'll put some torches down because I can't see, and I'm pretty sure you guys can't see either. There we go. Just randomly place torches. No, actually, I'll make them neat. So I'll place them down like that. And then the rest of the stuff is just piping. And that's it. Actually, we may need that liquid retrieval node as well. Okay, let's toss that down here. Okay, toss that one here. And yeah, I'll put this one here. So yeah. And now I'm stuck and I can't get out. But once you've done that, it's pretty straightforward. Hang on. Okay, I'm not gonna pause this time. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go with it. The last thing we need, which I completely forgot, is this stuff called... where is it? Where is it? It's called item filters. So we need one for the retrieval node and one for the transfer node. Basically the transfer node puts stuff out and the retrieval node retrieves all of the stuff. So that stuff is the coal going in and the coal coke going out. Now we've done it in blocks of coal and we'll be getting out blocks of coal coke. May also need a trash can, so I'm just going to do this quickly. And where is the stuff? Mind blank. In progress. Let's see. Come on, man. Think, think, think. Why can't I remember what I was doing? Oh yeah, item filter. There we go. Thinking about now. Brain's kind of switching on. Got that. Got to type in item filter because you can't remember what the hell it's called or what it does. And make 2 of those. And then come back here, chuck that on one of these. Jade Cliffs. Might as well have done barrels. Could actually replace those with barrels. These 2 iron chests here, but the one that retrieves stuff needs coal coke. So if I chuck these in here, now you don't need any speed upgrades on these guys because they do run very slowly, but it'll just chuck all of the stuff in the coke ovens and then process it, and all of the stuff is just the coal coke or the coal blocks. They get turned into coal coke blocks and get retrieved back into this chest here. So input and output. It's pretty straightforward. Not too hard to do. Next episode, probably start AE, depending on how far we can go. And yeah, I'll probably do some more mining off screen because it's pretty boring stuff, but it gets you the goods. And yeah, It should be fun. Thank you for watching this episode, and I hope you enjoyed. See ya.